So when you're designing your stuff, you just kind of don't give up till you get something that you will be pleased with it. Now I'm gonna say this. When you're designing your stuff, you can make anything look good on a mannequin. You can make anything look good on a mannequin, because a mannequin, just the way it is and the way that it's shaped, you can make anything look good. The zipper is not in, so I'm trying to be mindful. So I'm working on this piece right here. But you can make anything look good on a mannequin. So you take a mannequin. I got to be mindful. Ain't no zipper in here. It's kind of got some pins back here. But you can make anything look good on a mannequin. So on a mannequin, it'll be like, yay, you know. But then when you take it and put it on an actual body, it's a whole nother ball game. So when you make your stuff, always have a real person, if you're not making it for yourself, to try it on, because it can look fantastic on a mannequin. But when you go to put that on a real person, that is a whole, I'm trying to stay out of the mirror. That's a whole nother ball game. But I'm really into the 3D art stuff. So I really like a lot of the 3D. And when I start designing, hey, I just buy some fabric and I just go to town and get busy just with my creative flow. You know, you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta do something different. You gotta, you know, make it, you know, you just gotta do it. So a lot of times I have no idea on how something is gonna be, but I'm loving this color green, and it's just something I just, you know, thought of, and you know, just I keep playing around till I get something that I'm like, okay, I like it. So I do make all my stuff where I can at least put it on and just actually see it on a real person versus a mannequin. It's easy to make stuff look good on a mannequin. Like I can have dress and look phenomenal on a mannequin, but you put it on a person, it's a whole nother ball game. So when I make my stuff, I kind of always, you know, hush. I always kind of have that in mind. What? Sit. They can see you. I always kind of keep that in mind. So it's like, when you want to be a designer, be a designer. And if you can, make stuff that you can fit, so you ain't got to go around and try to find people to wear your clothes or to do something. When you make the decision to design, just design, and don't give up till you get, you know, what you'll be satisfied. But I am just truly in love with this color. So I'm gonna sew a little more to it, and then I'm gonna stop, because another thing, when I get tired, I go to messing up. But I like it. I like it because it's different. I like it because it's different. I like different. So with this leg that's coming out, so I'm gonna have to close this down so that your underwear don't show. But you know, this is what I do, guys. I just sit back and, you know, this is where my mind at. I'm designing, and I am going to make formal wear for special occasions and stuff like that. So that's what I'm training myself to do. You know, in order to be good at something, you gotta get out there and do it. So okay then, so this is where I'm at so far. I'm starting to connect this piece to the dress and different things like that. So okay then, well, I'll see y'all later. Toodles. Okay, so we're pressing the seams on the dress and getting all the stuff prepared. I'm gonna try this beautiful dress on for you guys today. I'll let y'all see how it is looking. Hope y'all having a amazing Saturday. I hope you are. One thing I want to say, when you decide you want to make clothes, or you know, whatever you decide to make, what I've noticed is that when we go to like our close family and loved ones, sometimes they don't give us the best advice. So you got to know, everything you make, everybody's not going to like it. So you got to automatically start opening yourself up for that. Once you put yourself out there, everything you make, everybody's not going to like it. So don't try to right away feel like, you know, you're going to get everybody on the same page. You won't. You know, you have to put yourself out there and do your fashion stuff, and some stuff you might not like, you know, or somebody might not like. And like I say, like I tell y'all all the time, a lot of stuff that I do, I know everything don't look great on my body. But the point of me being a designer, I design my stuff and I put a lot of my stuff on for me to wear, because putting it on a mannequin is a whole nother way. You might put something on a mannequin and it might look great on a mannequin, because the mannequin body is perfect. There's no lumps, there's no imperfections, there's nothing, you know, it's just all smooth, everything is in place. So keep that in mind, that it'll look gorgeous on a mannequin. Like when you go to the store, you always see the mannequin, them clothes be looking perfect on the mannequin. And then you'll buy it and bring it home and go, oh gosh, this ain't what it looked like in the store. Yeah, it's gonna look totally different than what it looked like on a mannequin. So you just believe in yourself and keep going. Don't look for validation from always family and friend, and even sometimes YouTube, because if you get the wrong YouTuber to say the wrong thing to you, and if you're not built really to take constructive criticism, your first day putting your work out there might actually be your last day if you can't take constructive criticism. So always believe in yourself, and you know, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do for you and keep going. So, you know, I don't always get good criticism. You know, sometimes it's bad, but I learn to take the good with the bad, and I want to keep going. So when you make the decision that that's what you want to do, just keep going. And my YouTube is my portfolio, because you when you start posting your stuff, and you can look back from when you started and see your growth, like, oh, that's, you know, when I was doing it like this. And then each step you make, you're going to learn. Because I never did formal before. So that's what, you know, I'm specializing in now. I went to school online, learned all my stuff online. And if you don't put your hands on any of this stuff, you're not going to be able to do it. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Just getting all the seams kind of pressed out. And I'm going to show y'all this hemming tape that, especially when you're doing this fabric and get ready to do the zippers and stuff, and even with some spandex fabric too, you want to probably use that hemming tape, because it makes where the zipper going to be, especially when the fabric is real, you know, like this kind of, you know. So probably what I'm going to do to give it a little bit more volume, I didn't put a line into this, because a lot of these dresses just be my sample dresses. And I just want to see, you know, the base of what I'm doing and stuff like that. I'm going to put some tulle in here to make it a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just a little bit more. I'm going to put some tulle under here and make it a little bit more. Okay, so it's time to try on the dress. So stay tuned. Don't miss out. Well, hello, guys. Happy Saturday. If y'all see this dress, it is absolutely beautiful. I love the color. I truly love this color. This color is so beautiful. So if you stand like this, you really don't see the very high split. Y'all see that? It is absolutely beautiful. I love the color. And I just put it on with these kind of shoes. So like I said, this is what I'm going to specialize in. So, you know, when people go into an event and they want something different, this is what I was specialize in. If y'all saw yesterday, I was doing this stuff in real time. Like I'll troubleshoot, not knowing which way, which direction that I'm going. But look at the color. Oh my gosh. Not really knowing which direction I want to go, you know, when I start creating like that. So that's what I'll be doing. A call coming in. I'll call you back. So let me sit over here. But I love this. Oh my gosh. The color is so absolutely beautiful. And this fabric was only at my local fabric store. This fabric was $11.99, and this is 3 yards of the fabric. This is 3 yards of the fabric. So when I tell y'all I'm in love with the fabric and just the beautiful color that it had, this nice color, and I did use interfacing, that fleece interfacing, to get it to do this. And y'all saw when I got to this part, so it was just cutting a circle, and then I just pretty much on my dress mannequin, I found the princess seam, side seam, and I followed it and start bringing it up. So I put the ties in the back. So I am just absolutely in love with this dress. So like when I go to an event, I get invited to a wedding, this is the type of stuff that I want to wear and go to these events and stuff like that. Going to a wedding, oh, I love the dress. Like, thank you. I got to start getting my cards made, and then I could be like, I designed it. So the reason why I wanted to give myself a lot of time to practice is because to be 100% sure of what I'm doing. A lot of times when you creating, this lady was making a dress and she was following another vendor that did it, and she was explaining that, hey, people can send me a picture and I can get as close as I can to what that particular vendor did, but you're never going to get exact because you're not the one that created the dress. So you'll get to the point where it's like, oh, okay, so that's what it is. When you create something, you have the blueprint, and once you made it, it kind of imprints in your mind. But a lot of times to get good at something, you got to get it over and over and over. So y'all see me making a lot of sweethearts and corset tops and stuff like that. And the reason why I've been making a lot of that, because majority of a lot of the special occasion dresses they made, a lot of times people want their shoulders off, or they want the yoke over it or whatever. But I am just really putting real attention and real time into the clothes and stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting a lot of attention and time into this type of stuff. So yeah, so when you decide that you want to make stuff, don't be afraid to play around, make mistakes. So I be brainstorming. So when I sit back, I have no idea of kind of how the outfit is going to turn out, what it's going to be like. I will brainstorm and do different things until I get something that I will be absolutely pleased with. If y'all noticed, like when Puff Daddy and Young Miami was on the runway, she had on this big old feathery thing, like huge, big old feathery thing when they was, wherever they was at. It was at the gala, I'm not for sure. But just be bold, make your stuff, and make something that really be like, even when you're making it, you'll be like, okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna keep going. So that's kind of with this. I was just like, hey, just let me try this, let me do that, let me, so this is the outcome. And I absolutely love this beautiful fabric. I love it. I'm just totally in love with this. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for watching. Hey, Gina. So yes, the one dress. So somebody asked me, like, why don't you do like dress on a budget and like take $20 to go to the fabric store and make dresses on a budget and stuff. That one dress before this, that was a $20 budget. Well, actually that was under $20 because it was $14.99. And we don't pay taxes on fabric and clothes here in Minnesota. So that was, at that. So they was like, yeah, you need to do a series, dress on a budget. So this particular dress, for this amount of fabric that I got, this was $38 for this amount of fabric that I have. So this dress, this amount of fabric that I had was $38. And I was gonna do the lining and all that. This one, just because a lot of my dresses are sample, I didn't put the lining and stuff in here. This is just the fabrics gathered together. And when I kept looking and looking, and I wanted to make sure you couldn't see through it, so you couldn't. So this one does not have a lining in it. Now, of course, the top piece I have the lining and double layer, and also have this interfacing over the top of it. So the top, but this is just pretty much gathered. It's gathered like this. So with that being said, I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. Not Sunday, Jesus, I didn't skip the whole day. Saturday. But yes, we could do the dress on a budget. I'll start you know, making sure I'm including the price and stuff like that. So I'm learning to do the videos, talk while I'm doing the videos. And y'all know when I was doing the one of the videos and I burnt my leg, and my leg is kind of jacked up. It's like, yes, it's not good. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all allowing me to express my creativity and everything. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I love this dress. Can't wait to be going to an event and be able to wear it. Toodles.